Welcome to another episode of Inked and Informed, where we don't just explore the colorful world of tattoos, but also the serious commitment behind them. I'm your host, and today we're peeling back the layers of what it means to get a tattoo. We're going to highlight the importance of thoughtful decision making and the permanence of this art form.
That's right. Tattoos are not just a trend, they are a significant personal expression. It's crucial we recognize that a tattoo is a permanent modification of our bodies, and this calls for a serious moment of reflection and planning. So, to kick off our discussion, let's tackle the topic of design selection.
Absolutely. When thinking about a tattoo design, one major decision is whether to go for a custom design or a standard one. Custom tattoos certainly require more artist attention and creativity. This typically means they come with a higher price tag and longer time commitment during the application process.
Exactly. On the other hand, standard designs are often less expensive and can be completed more quickly. They are pre-existing images or styles that many artists are well versed in. So if you're looking for something unique and personal, a custom design might be the way to go.
And then there's the color palette to consider. Have you ever thought about how a tattoo's color can affect its appearance? Black tattoos, for instance, generally provide high contrast with skin tones, which makes them visually pop. Meanwhile, color tattoos can be more expensive, but offer a much wider range of creative possibilities.
That's a great point. The choice between black and color tattoos really does hinge on what kind of aesthetic you're aiming for. But let's not forget about anatomical placement. Where on your body do you want this tattoo to be? This can significantly influence not just the visibility of the tattoo, but also the pain level associated with the procedure.
Pain, something that many people are curious about. Different body areas can experience varying levels of discomfort during tattooing. For example, areas like the wrists and ankles, where the skin is thinner, tend to be more painful than places with thicker skin, such as the upper arm or the back of the shoulder.
Yes, and this is largely due to the differing characteristics of the skin in those areas. When you have thinner dermal tissue, you're likely to feel heightened sensations during the tattooing process. So if you have a lower pain tolerance, you might want to consider these locations before deciding on your tattoo.
Let's now turn our focus to safety precautions. Ensuring a safe tattooing process is crucial. Non-sterile practices can expose individuals to serious infections, such as hepatitis B or even tuberculosis. Thankfully, these risks can be minimized through adherence to health protocols.
Exactly. It's so important to choose a parlor that follows strict hygiene practices. After getting a tattoo, the initial healing phase is critical, and maintaining appropriate care during this time will greatly reduce the risk of infection.
Have you ever thought about how to take care of a fresh tattoo? Right after getting inked, it's important to keep the area clean. You should remove the bandage a couple of hours post-procedure and gently wash the tattoo with lukewarm water and antibacterial soap.
That's right, and it's key to not reapply the bandage. Letting it breathe is critical during the healing process. Continuing careful washing a few times a day and keeping it moisturized is very beneficial.
Now, let's discuss itching and scabbing. This is a part of the healing process and not something to be alarmed about. Avoid direct scratching. Let scabs fall off naturally over time. Never pick at them. I once heard someone say, treat your tattoo like a flower. Let it bloom naturally.
I love that analogy. It's gentle, yet so fitting. Also, if you notice any swelling or persistent redness, it's best to seek medical attention. Better safe than sorry, right? The last thing you want is an ink gone wrong.
Let's take a moment to reflect on the fascinating history of tattoos. Did you know that tattooing practices date back to around 3000 BC? Ancient mummies, including those from Egyptian and Nubian cultures, show evidence of tattoos. There's so much history interwoven in this art form.
That's right, and it makes you realize that this is not just a modern trend, but part of a long-standing human tradition. Various cultures throughout history have used tattooing for decoration, marking identity, or even commemorating significant events in people's lives. It's such a beautiful testament to personal storytelling.
Absolutely. From the striking tribal patterns representing heritage to the intricate Celtic knot designs embodying eternity, tattoos convey deep meaning and artistry. They tell stories and mark rites of passage across cultures.
Speaking of stories, did you know the modern word tattoo comes from the Tahitian word tatau, meaning to mark? It's amazing how much language and culture can influence our understanding of art and identity.
Such a fun fact. So, what should you take away from today's episode? Remember to think carefully about your design choice, pain tolerance, and placement. Do your research regarding tattoo parlors to ensure they follow safety protocols and take good care of your tattoo during healing.
Exactly. And don't forget how rich the history and cultural significance of tattoos are. Each tattoo can connect you with stories from the past and ensure you express who you are authentically today.
Well, that's a wrap on today's exploration of tattoos. Thank you all for tuning in to Inked and Informed. We hope you gained some valuable insights. Until next time, happy inking.